bàbá ti fún wa lọ́mọ so máa yọ̀ kálẹ̀. Àwọn ẹni sáyé ti rò pé Mabinuori wọ́n láwa ò lè ní lárí bọ́lá. Àwọn ẹni sáyé ti rò pé sẹ́ wọ́n láwa ò lè rọ́mọ láyé. Wò ó ṣe ni Jésù wá bá wa ṣe. Ó sọ wá dà láyọ̀. Ọlọ́run olúborí bá wa ṣe. Ó sọ wá dà láyọ̀.
Ìdánwò ìwádìí náà.
My name is Charles Mabinuori. I'm blessed with triplets with my wife. And I really appreciate God for the gift that is above all gifts that He has blessed us with. And I appreciate my wife now that we are increased in my family. It's wonderful.
Rock of Salvation Apostolic Church. We'd like to apologize to our guests for running over time. Please, we crave your indulgence and we apologize profoundly for running late. Thank you. So now we'll go to the next segment of the program. That is when the family and friends of the Iya Beta and Baba Beta will go to the back of the hall and dance forward as a kind of thanksgiving offering for what the Lord has done for them. So please, church, let's all be upstanding and join them. The guests will go to the back with them and join them, and then the church will join. Well, the church will be with them in the spirit. Praise the Lord. Okay.
Please, all church, go to the back with them and dance forward. Everybody in the church, please, to honor them, please.
Give them support, moral support, spiritual support. After the grace, those who want to go can go, but those who want to join this celebration. Stay behind, celebrate with the celebrant. Rejoice with those who are rejoicing. It's a season of joy.
Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ bàbá. Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ bàbá. Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ ní mímọ́ o. Ìkìdá ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ. Ẹ bá mi yan Ọlọ́run lógo ìṣọ́. Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ bàbá. Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ ọmọ. Kini ma fi san orí rẹ̀ ní mímọ́. Ìkìdá ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ. Ọlọ́run tó fún wa lọ́mọlá dúpẹ́ fún bàbá ìṣọ́. Orí táyé ìlú ṣe fún ìbú òṣèré Ọlọ́run. Ìní àwọn ọmọ bá fi san orí rẹ̀ ní mímọ́. Àkànṣe ọpẹ́ ńlá ńlá máa lè yọ ọ́. Ó ta ní ìlànà wá fún ọ. Ìní ma fi san orí rẹ̀ bàbá. Ó ṣe o. Ìní ma fi san orí rẹ̀ ọmọ. Ìní ma fi san orí rẹ̀ ní mímọ́. Ìkìdá ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́. Ó ṣe fún mi, Jésù ṣe fún mi, ó ṣe fún mi, bàbá ṣe fún mi, òun ta yòrò, ipò òṣèré ó ṣe fún mi, bàbá ṣe fún mi, mo dúpẹ́, ó ṣe fún mi, Jésù ṣe fún mi, ó ṣe fún mi, bàbá mi mo ṣe fún mi, òun ta yòrò, ipò òṣèré ó ṣe fún mi. Bàbá wa ṣe fún mi. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe. Ọlọ́run olúwo yóò. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe. Òótọ́ èrò. Wẹ́rẹ́ kò ṣeé ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá wa ṣe. Ó sábà gbọ́dọ̀ wípé kò ṣeé ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá a ṣe. Ó tó sọ sí o, wípé kò lè ṣe é ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá a ṣe. Ẹ̀wà wo tó lú wọ́n ṣe fún wa. Ẹ̀wà wo tó lú wọ́n ṣe fún wa. Ẹ̀wà wo tó lú wọ́n ṣe láyé pa. Ẹ̀wà wo tó lú wọ́n ṣe fún wa. Èyí ló mú àdúgbò o. Èyí ló mú àdúgbò o. Èyí ló mú àdúgbò o. Ó yẹ kájọ yìí bàbá. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Àbábọ̀rọ̀ là ń yí bàbá o. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Sórí ọmọ tó fún wa ní bàbá o. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ó yẹ kájọ yìí Olúwa. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ọlọ́run olúborí. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ọlọ́run olójú wọn. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Òun lọ́mọ tó tó bára sí. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Òkè lẹ́yìn omi gbàgbọ́ o. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ó yá kájọ yìí Olúwa. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ó yá kájọ yìí Olúwa. Kájọ yìí Olúwa. Ó ti fún wa lọ́mọ àlùbáríkà. Bàbá ti fún wa lọ́mọ tó máa yàn kálẹ̀. Jésù ti fún wa lọ́mọ àlùbáríkà. Bàbá ti fún wa lọ́mọ tó máa yàn kálẹ̀. Àwọn ẹni táyé ti rò pé Mabinuori wọ́n láwọn olórí lárí pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀. Àwọn ẹni táyé ti rò pé sẹ́. Wọ́n láwọn èlò lọ́pọ̀ láyé. Wò ó, ṣe ni Jésù wá bá wa ṣe. Ó sọ wá dà láyọ̀. Ọlọ́run olúwo ní bá wa ṣe. Ó sọ wá dà láyọ̀. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi. Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi. Tàbí o. Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ayé ò gbà o. Ayé ò gbà. bá lè ṣàbò tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọlọ́run tó tóbi ọlọ́run bàbá gbọ́ wá bá wa gbọ́ bá ò gbọ́ wá ọlọ́mọ bínú orí ẹni táyé ti rò pín pé kò lè jẹ́ nǹkan kan. Ẹni ọ̀tá ti rò pín pé kò lè jẹ́ nǹkan kan. Ọlọ́run olúborí wá ṣe ìyanu. Àtọ́bàjáyé má má jayà lólo. Èdè lẹ́yìn àjò títọ́, adúró ti ní lọ́jọ́ ìṣòro ni. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá ẹ ṣe. 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 Ó sáyé o. Wẹ́rẹ́ kò ṣe é ṣe. Wẹ́rẹ́ ló bá ẹ ṣe. Kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́. Kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìpẹ́jọ́ wẹ́rẹ́ kò ṣá máa dúpẹ́ lóòótọ́. Kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́, kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́. Àní kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́. Àní kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́. Àní kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́, kí wọ́n ṣá máa dúpẹ́ ló yẹ. Wọ́n tún gbórí yẹn wá, wọ́n tún gbórí yẹn wá bọ́lá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, ọlọ́run bàbá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, ọlọ́run bàbá. Ayé ò bá ó bẹ̀rù sí ibùgbé. Ọ̀run ò bá ó bá ìfà ó sì ti tẹ̀. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, ọlọ́run tó inú rẹ̀ bá dùn ó wá kó fi Jésù bá wò ó gbéga. Ọlọ́run Jésù bá wò ó gbéga. Ó fún wa lọ́mọ ayọ̀ kábẹ́ Jésù bá wò ó gbéga. Ọlọ́run olùtù wọn ló ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ jọ gbéga. Ọlọ́run olúborí òbẹ̀dá wọn ò lè dúró gbéga. Bí inú rẹ̀ bá dùn kó gbé Jésù ga gbéga. Bí inú rẹ̀ bá dùn kó yẹ gbé Jésù ga gbéga. Bí inú rẹ̀ bá dùn kó yẹ gbé Jésù ga gbéga. Àwa lọ lọ́pẹ́. Ṣọlá wa tó máa lọ lọ́pẹ́ o. Àwa lọ lọ́pẹ́. Olùdíwọ́ sẹ́, àwa máa lọ lọ́pẹ́ o. Ẹ wá wo ní bàbá. Ẹ wá wo ṣẹ́ bàbá. Láyé wa, àwa máa lọ lọ́pẹ́. Alẹ́ni tó ṣe bí ọba lórí ayé wa wò. Alẹ́ni tó ṣe bí ọba lórí ayé wa wò. Sọ́lọ́run ò fi jọba tó ṣe rárẹ̀ lọ́ba. Orílẹ̀ yìí ọlọ́run òun lójú wa kò gbé. Ẹ̀mí ní bọ̀rọ̀ wa lò. Ó dáná nítorí Mabinuori ṣọ́rẹ́ yìí ò tọ́ pẹ́. Ó tọ́ pẹ́. Àní ṣọ́rẹ́ yìí ò tọ́ pẹ́. Ó tọ́ pẹ́. Wọ́n torí rẹ̀ rí wẹ́fẹ́. Wọ́n torí rẹ̀ rí wẹ́bọ. Wọ́n torí rẹ̀ rí ṣe pàdé. Bàbá mi ni yóò bá fún wa ọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀tọ̀ pẹ́. Òdìrò lè fi sí àpáta ìgbàlà. Àpáta ìgbàlà ni àpáta ìgbàlà ni lọ́lọ́run. Ìrì ìsàgbé ní òdìrò lè. Jésù alágbára yíyọ ìrànwọ́ mi. Kì í ṣe ní pápá mi ní rere fi jẹ́ tèmi.
God bless you all. We're coming to the party aspect. You may be seated where the babies are brought forward. You may be seated, please, audience.
Praise the Lord. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's give the Lord a round of applause in the house. It's not easy. It's not easy.
When was the date?
This could not have happened to a better couple. I'm saying it from first-hand experience. It could not have happened to a better lady, and it could not have happened to a better man. Sister Bola has been a member of our church for a number of years. You see, when they say God's ways are not our ways, now I know what it means. His ways are not our ways. We want quick fix. We want microwave solution. This woman has been here for more than 7 years. Am I correct?
More than 9 years.
More than 9 years. More than 9 years. The people that introduced her to this church, they have left. So it's not about the person that brought you to church. It is about what you want to receive from God. And this is what God had in store for her. If she had listened to all the naysayers and all the discouragers and all the referees, Daddy, I love that message you gave today. He said, life is full of referees. I have never thought about it in that way. You know, the referee is on the pitch for one reason and one reason only. That is to find fault with what you are playing or with what you are doing on the pitch. And when he said it, honestly, it blew my mind completely. This life is full of referees the same way. You know, so never listen to the naysayers. Never listen to the doom, the doom and gloomers. Never listen to them. Just focus your attention on Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Put your hands together for my Father. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. We're now going to go into the christening session of the program. So where our daddy and mommy will conduct the naming of this wonderful bundle of joy. Hallelujah, somebody.
Father, we give you all glory, all honor, and all adoration. As is my custom, I call you the wisdom of the wise, the might of the mighty, the power of the powerful. You are the only one who uses the foolish to confront the wise. You are the only one who uses the weak to confront the strong. We magnify you. We bless your holy name. We thank you once again. These are your own doings. This is not the deeds of any man. Not by might, not by power. If by might and power, probably they will have gotten children 18, 17, 15 years ago. But by your spirit, at an appointed time, you have made them mother and father of nations. And we have brought them to you to show appreciation that, Father, you are worthy of this thanksgiving. You are worthy of being glorified. Father, accept our thanks today in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. These are gifts. Children are gifts from God. Okay, you are giving them this gift. And one peculiar thing about gifts is that anyone who gives gift, they don't take it back. No matter, even if you mismanage your gift, it's a gift. That's the secret that people don't know about children. That's why witches can do whatever they like with their children. Children are what? Gift from God. And once I give you a gift, I don't have power over it again. Unless you dedicate those gifts back to me. That's what we want to do today. They are gifts from you. We want to rededicate them to you. For safekeeping. For preservation. For protection. So that their life can be meaningful and fruitful. Father, take absolute control. Amen. Everyone who has come to rejoice with them, may things of joy never cease in their families as well. Amen. Glorify yourself. Take absolute control. Take preeminence. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. You are welcome once again. First and foremost, I quickly want to show you a verse of the Bible that talks about the importance of childbirth. First Timothy chapter 2, I read verse 14. It says, for Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived, was in the transgression. 15 says, notwithstanding the deception, I repeat, notwithstanding, she, underline, shall be saved in childbearing. After the deception, the word of God says, every woman shall be what? Saved by what? Childbearing. The pain, the agony is payment. Payment for the deception, for the mistakes. He said, I repeat, notwithstanding this deception or whatever has happened, the transgressions, he said, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness and sobriety. So, it's glaring that what you have done today, the heavens knows about it. They've supported you. They brought you or they took you to conception, saw you through the 9-month gestations, and brought you to safe delivery. I will still call it safe. Was it not safe? It was the grace of God. The grace of God. Not by might. Not by the technical know-how of any doctor. But God, that controls time and season, put people there in time, at the appointed time to intercede and to intervene on your behalf. Today, we are not celebrating these children without you there. And we are not celebrating with you without the children. We are not celebrating with the children without the dad. It's a complete victory. So we give him all adoration once again. Allah se pe lọ́lọ́run wa kèsì sẹ́rẹ̀ láàbọ̀ ó ti ṣetán láti tán ìṣòro wa. Allah se pe lọ́lọ́. So God is a perfecter. Everything concerning you, He has perfected. Before we take the babies from you, listen to Luke. And behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she hath also conceived a son in her old age. And this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. You've been called barren for years. Probably 18 years or more. You've been called barren. A title God has not given you. And God has changed your name. From barrenness to mother of nations. You are indeed a mother of nations because God has blessed you. According to the scripture, only any just not many people can survive this. Not many can survive this. But the Lord has seen you through. If you like that song, I don't know. Mo mọ ojú rẹ ti rí, mo mọ ohun etí rẹ ti gbọ́, mo mọ ohun ojú rẹ ti rí. So many disappointments, so many hope dashed, so many prophecy and advice. To the man, will you leave? You better leave this woman if you want to have a child. And to the woman, you better leave if you don't want to die barren. But God, the reverser of all irreversible, has granted your petitions. He said, for with God nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, behold, the handmaid of the Lord be unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her. Finally, now goes on to say, now Elizabeth full time came that she should deliver. And she brought forth, Elizabeth McCoy. Victoria Abbey. mo ti gbàgbé pé Victoria là ń ṣe kíni mo ti. Now Victoria's full time came that she should be delivered, and she brought forth 3 babies. And our neighbors and our cousins heard how the Lord had shown her great mercy. Your cousins, your neighbors, your uncles, your brothers, your aunties, your parents, your friends and colleagues, they've heard how great mercy the Lord had upon you, and they've come to rejoice with you. Hallelujah. So that's what we are witnessing today. They've come to rejoice with you. Because not all those who start the journey complete the journey. God has given you the enablement, the empowerment to fulfill this. Not by might, once again, not by power, but by the Spirit of the Almighty God. I want to invite Mommy to read out the names of the babies. Somebody came to me and said, Yoruba have name for Taye and Kainde. Oni toba di meta merin kí la máa pè kíni kẹta. Ìdòwú kọ́ o.
Ìbẹ́ta.
Ìbẹ́ta kọ́.
Ẹ̀ta oko.
Ẹ̀ta oko. Ẹ̀rin kọ́. Ẹ̀rin ògúlùtù. Àbí kan bá sọ̀kò ìkejì ọ̀sọ̀ ògúlùtù. I don't understand. O ti ń break protocols ni ẹ̀ wọ́n bá di márùn-ún kọ́. No, now ẹ bá ṣe Táyé Kẹ́hìndé ẹgbẹ́ kí lẹ́ gbé kẹta. Ababa. Alabako. You see now, ẹ ti rí pé kò wọ́n ní definition fún kẹta báyìí. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. It's an uncommon favor. It's an uncommon favor. What should have taken you? Listen. What should have taken you 3 pregnancies? 3 pregnancies. At least 2 years separating them. Sọ́kùnrin ló gbé fún mi. Obìnrin ló tún gbé fún mi, pastor. Ṣé mo ṣe é ni? What should have taken you 3 pregnancies and at least 5 to 6 years, Bola. 3 pregnancies, 5 to 6 years. God released them once. Olúwa ṣeun. Olúwa ṣeun ńlá. Tẹ́nì kankan ò lè ṣe. Ènìyàn ló ti parí. Má bá ti ṣe o. The Mabinuori triplets were born on the 10th of September 2019. And, okay, firstborn Taiwo boy.
Praise the Lord. We give all glory to Almighty God. And I want to name our triplet baby. And I want to bless their name. In the name of the Father, amen. Name of the Son, amen. And name of Holy Spirit. Amen. I bless all of your name. Amen. May the Lord Jehovah bless you all. Amen. I soak your name into the blood of Jesus Christ. As we're about to name you, everybody, everyone all over the world will call your name. Amen. And your name shall be great. Amen. You shall all be a leader. Amen. You shall be a leader that will have the fear of God in you, that will worship your God, that will serve your God all the day of your life. Ọlọ́run ló máa ń fún yàn ní ọmọ.
The only God that gives a child.
Èṣù máa ń gbógun.
The devil can try to tempt.
Láti bà májẹ̀mú àti ìpinnu Ọlọ́run jẹ́.
To tarnish or to destroy the covenant of the Lord.
Àmọ́ tí Ọlọ́run bá lè borí ìpinnu èṣù lórí Bọ́ládalé àti ọkọ rẹ̀.
But if God can prevail over the covenant of the devil over her sister and her husband.
Ṣíṣe Charles Mabinuori.
Which is Bola and Charles Mabinuori.
Tí ó sì bójú wọlẹ̀ láti òde ọ̀run.
And God looked out from heaven.
Tó sì ṣàánú fún wọn.
And showed them mercy.
Ǹjẹ́ a fi ògo àti ọlá fún Ọlọ́run tó ṣe
We
èyí?
give glory and honor to God that have done this.
A fi ọpẹ́ àti ìyìn fún Ọlọ́run tí ò jẹ́ ká dààmú.
We give thanks to the Lord that did not make us to just suffer in vain.
Tó dẹ̀ mú ọ lọ sí ìlóyún láyọ̀.
That took her into conception
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlérí tó ṣe nínú ìwé mímọ́.
as a covenant that is made in his holy book.
Tó sì mú ọ bí wẹ́rẹ́.
And it took her to delivery.
Bí Èṣù ti ẹ̀ gbógun lọ́jọ́ ìbí àwọn ọmọ
Even though the
yìí.
devil tried on the day of their
Bí
delivery.
Ọlọ́run bá borí Èṣù àti ọmọ ogun rẹ̀.
As God prevailed over devil and his host.
Tí ò jẹ́ kí ẹ̀rí tá a ti jẹ́ kó padà di nǹkan
That did not let the testimony that we've shared turn into something
A padà sọ
negative.
Ọlọ́run yẹn wá láti wá fi ògo àti ọlá fún.
And we've come to seek that God to give him glory and
Àdúrà rẹ̀
honor.
Jèhófà ìwọ ló ní ògo kìí ṣe
Because all glory belongs to Jehovah, not man.
Ó lò wá lótìtọ́ àfògópó tiẹ̀ lè lò wá.
Yes, we give thanks that he's used our mother and the father in the
A sì
Lord.
dúpẹ́ pé o lò wá fún ẹ̀gàn, o lò wá fún
And we
ìṣelógo
thank
ni.
the Lord that God did not use them for reproach.
Fún oore tá a kó wá síwájú rẹ yìí.
For these blessings that we brought to you, O
Bàbá ọmọ
Lord.
ìmọ̀ ẹgbà ọpẹ́ wa.
Father, accept our thanks.
I will mention your name now. I sanctify your name by the blood of Jesus Christ. I bless all of you. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Firstborn, Taiwo, Elisha, Àánú Olúwa pọ̀, ìlérí Olúwa, Olúwa ti ṣe, ẹ̀rí olúborí, Olúwa tóbi lọ́ba, Jordan, Àbáyọ̀mí, Ọlárewájú. Second born we call Kẹ́hìndé, Deborah, Ìmísí Olúwa, ẹ̀rí wá mi rí, Ṣẹ̀gilọ́lá, Olúwadámiláre, Ọmọjọlá, Trinity, Àrínọlá, ẹ̀rí àfílà. Third born shall be called Ibeta or Eta Oko. Elisha. Elisha. Nígbà tá a ti pọkùn ilé Elisha, tá a tún máa pò náà. Elisha. Like you want to call Elizabeth. Elisa. Sarah. Ìní Olúwa. Olúwabùkúnmi. Kò fowó rọlá. Ọmọ. Móránù gbà. Ẹ̀gàn mi dògo. Ẹ̀rí olújùwọ̀n. Ọlásẹ̀yìndé mi. Ọmọ Charles Bọ́lá Mabinuori. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pàtẹ́wọ́ fún Ọlọ́run.
Let's clap to the Lord.
Ó yẹ máa bọ̀. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ wólẹ̀. So bá a ṣe máa gbá àwọn ọmọ ìfún yín lórúkọ bá tó mọ̀ tẹ̀lé.
As we give the children to you in the name of the Father, the name of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, death will not take them away from you. Disaster will not befall them. Calamity will not befall them. God will watch over them. God will preserve them. God will protect them. By the anointing, every yoke of the enemy, every ancestral yoke shall be broken upon their lives. They will live to fulfill destiny, to fulfill their purpose. And it shall be well with them. By anointing, the yokes are broken. You will not be partaker of any ancestral burdens. You will not partaker of every ancestral yokes and covenants. It shall not be your own portion. We dip you in the blood of Jesus. The blood will prevail for you. Jesus came to give life and life more abundantly. May you receive life and life more abundantly. So shall it be. Once again, the blood will prevail for you. When it is time for you to talk, you will not be dumb. When it's time for you to walk, you will not be lame. Down syndrome will not be your own portion. I pray in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. When it is time for you to do great things, your parents will not be declared missing. They will live to see your glorious days, and it shall be well with you. By the anointing, I pray once again, we soak all your names in the blood of Jesus. The blood will come to prevail for your names. Anywhere your names are being mentioned for evil, the thunder of the Lord will strike there and give you victory. So shall it be. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' mighty name we prayed. Hallelujah. 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 You may now stand up for parting. Our own side of it is done. Hello, Joko. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, better.
There'll be time for both of you.
I can't buy my phone. Can't buy my phone.
Praise the Lord.
Auntie, give the baby to Auntie there. You may be seated. You may be seated. You may be seated. You may be seated. The Lord will honor you. And
Evangelist Oluwalojuda, why you live? Oh my.
good things will not cease from your homes in the mighty name of Jesus. Experience of a summary of the experience of 19 years, just briefly, before you start dancing.
Praise the Lord. This is, first of all, I would like to, first of all, apologize to my guests for the time. I mean, it's one of those things. I thank you all for being here. This journey has been going on. We've been married for almost 19 years. And it's a journey I never knew that I could go through. The first year, you'll be like, well, I just got married. The second year, I just got married. The fifth year, I just got married. And wait a minute. Anyway, there's still time. Then the 8th year creeps up and it's like, come on, this thing is no longer a joke. Oh. Then you start. One hospital after the other. One hospital after the other. We used to live in Germany then. And I can remember then when we were in Germany, I had this dream. And his nephew's wife told me in that dream that if you want to have a baby, go to London. That was how we started, and I told him that, hey, this so-and-so said if you want to have a baby, we should go to London. We cannot have a baby here in Germany. So that was how we came to London from Hamburg. And then it was like, it will happen that year, it will happen the next year, and so on and so forth. It's a journey I pray nobody goes through. Because it gets to a point you don't know what else to do. It got to a point you hear so many things. You are, as much as you're trying to not wear it all over your face, human beings being what we are, is oponu, koronu, inkoton. And yes, when you wear it over your face, kilo day you want to call, you know. But I didn't care, as in whatever they said. You know, I just tried to be who I was then. And it's like, oro no udu. And I begin to wonder, I don't see, sorry, my Yoruba sometimes, oro ole dun elomi ju bo se du elo now. And you find out that most of these people that say these things is not out of kindness, it's out of they want a topic to say, or they want to say something and all that. And I used to tell him that whatever anybody says, you know, a minimum mobi moshemu or me and all that. And then I had this lovely sister, God bless her. She's not here, but I would forever thank her because she led me here. I can remember that day when she came, she said, Auntie Boladale, there was a church me. It's about 9.5 years now, going to 10 years. He said, once a program come, one fellow son. For I went on wow more. I said, okay. I said I would come. And I came that day. And I was sitting down somewhere there. And we did the program with the awesome, and you know, with the oranges. And then mommy said that you will find a sign that day that God has answered this prayer. It was snowing then. And then we all said amen, amen, regular amen. And we went home. But the funny thing was that I used to live in Croydon then. And I had a big, what do you call the space in front? And then I parked my car. And to my surprise, I found a baby shawl right inside it. I mean, even if it fell down off somebody, it would be on the pathway. It wasn't on the pathway. It was just in front of my window.
The drive.
Yes, the drive. And it's like it's not possible for somebody to have thrown it in that, heavy snow and all that. And I picked the shawl and I said, I don't know if you can remember. And I said, this was what happened in church. And they said we will find a sign. And even if the shawl had dropped off somebody, they would know now in that snow, the baby's shawl. And I said, okay. But look at when I'm talking of. I saw that sign. And look at how many years ago. Look at when God answered. Lesson number 1, be patient. And the journey went on. And anytime I can remember there was a service, I think the second service I came also. I was sitting down there and she was ministering. Daddy was in Nigeria then. And she was just going. And she said, Arabirin shomopo imabi ibeji. He said, oh, lebi less than meji. And I said, amen. And she said, okay. And we went on. The prayers went on, going to the mountain and, believing in God. But still, it was not easy. People talked. People abused me. I can remember I came for a service, one Friday service. I was sitting down the 3rd row there. And a text came in. And when I opened the text, I had, I read the text and the text was like, you stupid woman, you know how to counsel and pray for other people, but you cannot pray for yourself to have your own children. And to me, it was like a mistake. But it kept bothering me. Like, even if it was a mistake, how can someone write such a text, send such a text? The next day, the person sent the same text. Go and have your own children. And now say, come. This thing, it's really to me. She knows what I'm talking about. There was no name. It was, just the number. And I called the number. I found out that who the lady was. And it was, what did I do? Anyway, that passed over. And so on and so forth. I've had people say to me, I've had a hairdresser say to me that, is it you don't know how it is. You don't know what it means because you don't have a family. You don't have children to take care of. I have children to take care of. I've had horrible things like that said to me. But I thank God the story has changed now. And I can just imagine if that was said to me, what was said behind me. I can just imagine you smile at me and everything. And then when I'm going, I can imagine what would have been said. Anyway, to roll the story forward. And in rolling the story forward, I'm going to be calling on 1 or 2 people. Because it got to a point I didn't know anything anymore. 2 years ago, we had an indoor 3-day prayer. And every time like that, I'll be called out that, God has answered you. God has answered you. God has answered you. And of course, I used to say amen. I've been hearing that God has answered you since when? So it's like the same thing. But I kind of knew that this one was different. last year, we went to the mountain. This is where the real story started from. I'm not good at telling stories, so if there's anything I've missed, I'm sorry. So we went to the mountain for our regular, in October, for our regular anniversary. We did the anniversary, we did everything. Then my mom in the Lord, she went into spirit then. And she had this dress, she wore this dress. In fact, me too, I laughed at that dress because the dress was massive at the tail end. And it was that, Mommy, how let she mag be show you what you did and all that. But God said she should wear that dress. After the whole ceremony, on the mountain, there's the Mercy's land side. And being one of her protocols, she went into spirit like that, and it was raining. So we helped her to, take the bottom of the tail end of her dress to stop it from being wet in the rain. And we all went to the Mercy land. We prayed and everything. And then she turned back. Sister Lara, you were there. You remember? And she turned back. And she was about to leave the Mercy land. She said to me, she was in a trance then. And she said to me that Bola Mabinuori, I'm going to say it in English for those that don't understand English. In Yoruba, sorry. She said, Bola Mabinuori, you would say that we haven't sent messages of goodwill to you recently. That's because God has already answered that you'll be giving twins very soon. He said, but the angel that presides over the mountain has decided to add his own baby. You are going to have 3 babies. So he said that was, the English version. That ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ ní ó ti pẹ́ ta ti ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ ṣùgbọ́n ó máa bí ìbejì ṣùgbọ́n áńgẹ́lì orí òkè yìí ó ti wá fẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan wà bí bẹ̀ta. And you remember? And we all said amen. My own amen was from the lip. He was like, Meta, where is that one coming from? How would I take care of 3? I didn't know God was looking at me. And we all came home. I told my husband that this is what God said, and then we forgot about it. I became pregnant. The journey now began. My becoming pregnant, Daddy, he's just a man who he has a motherly spirit. He has the spirit of a woman. He kept, even more than mommy, almost every day, he would call me. Every day. He would know when I'm down. And say, kí ló tún ṣe ẹ́ nísìn? I said, Daddy, mo tún rẹ́jẹ o. He said, ṣe bẹ́jẹ̀ nìkan lórí. He said, má worry. So he would chat with me, make me laugh almost every day. Daddy would check up on me. He would encourage me. He would. I've never seen. Mommy gonna run me. I'm sorry, mommy. Mommy, at that time, mommy will run. She was doing. Once mommy is on the mountain, forget mommy. Oh, she's a different person, no. But daddy, no. He would always check up on me and do all that. And then on and on and on. There'll be, yes. All the while, all through the journey, anytime we come to church, Mom would always say, hey, ka gbàdúrà ẹ̀mí kú, ka fi kan pàrọ̀ kan, fogun fi kan pa ka fi bú, that the enemy really wants to play up. We should pray, hey. He got to a point, he said, you know what? Bring water. The water you will drink, from then till the time you will deliver, it has to be prayed on. So that was the time I bought, I don't know how many bottles of water. to be prayed on. And she kept saying, hey, that what she's seeing is not a good sign. No, we need to pray. How else can we pray? Then we started praying on and on and on. The day of delivery, and I'm going to sign off very soon because I don't know what happened. I have to say I feel blessed and lucky for the kind of family I come from. My siblings, that's my sister-in-law there. And my niece. My siblings, I don't call her my sister-in-law. I just said that just for, they've been phenomenal. Anyway, we'll come to that. So it's the day of delivery came. No, I was in church. We came for service that day, and I think it was PM's birthday. Was it your birthday? I can't even remember. It was PM's birthday, and we got home. From the time we got home, believe me, I cannot recount what happened. I don't know how I got to the hospital. According to him, he said I went to use the toilet, and I saw blood. And we called. Where is Sister Tony? She knows how to say the story better because I can't remember what happened. We called. You called Uber. I think it was in the evening at night. You said we called Mommy. That's why I said that that's why I said I can't remember some things.
Okay, before Mama Moshefe takes over, let me quickly sum this up in native language of Yoruba. Please, if I don't say it very well, please pardon me. Àwọn couple ọkọ àti ìyàwó sáré yìí wọ́n ti fẹ́ra wọn láti ọdún bíi 15 sẹ́yìn. 18 sẹ́yìn. 18 ó lọ pé 20 ọdún tó ti fẹ́ra wọn. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nílẹ̀ wa àwa bá ṣe wà tẹ́yìn ọkọ àti ìyàwó bá fẹ́ra wọn ayọ̀ ìgbéyàwó tó bá fà sẹ́yìn ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n pẹ́gàn wọn wá láti ìlú Germany wọ́n ní ẹ ti wá tọ́ ìlú London wò wọ́n tún wà nílùú London nígbà tí arábìnrin fẹ́ àwọn dádì wa yìí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ wò pé ọdún kan kọjá ọdún kejì kọjá ẹ dẹ̀ wá pé omidan tán bá yìí fọ́kọ wọ́n máa wò pé àsìkò wà nígbà tó máa fi pé ọdún bíi 8 wọ́n wá rí pé ilẹ̀ máa ti ń ṣú lọ kò máa tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹbí sọ̀rọ̀ ará sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n pẹ́gàn wọn ṣùgbọ́n wá mú èèyàn kan tó wá mú ọmọ ìjọ yìí lọ́jọ́ tó máa kọ́kọ́ wọ ìjọ yìí wọ́n ń ṣe iṣẹ́ ọ̀sán kan àwọn ìyá wa nílò Olúwa wọ́n sì tí Olúwa gbé iṣẹ́ náà lé lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀mí mímọ́ wá wọn rí Olúwa sì wá sọ àṣẹ ọ̀rọ̀ sínú ayé wọn wọ́n ní ìwọ ọmọbìnrin ojú ọmọ pé òyì máa bímọ ìyẹn kọjá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó wáyọ́ tó wá ní gbé ètò àdúrà ọlọ́jọ́ bíi 3 kan sílẹ̀ àwọn àǹtí wa náà tún wá nígbà tó tún dé àwọn ọmọ mi wá gbàdúrà wọ́n wá sọ pé nínú ìrìn àjò àdúrà yìí o ipe Ọlọ́run á fi àmì kan hàn wọ́n á fi lè mọ̀ pé àdúrà ti gbà ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀mọ̀ lásìkò ìyàsìkò òtútù ni tí yìnyín ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ nínú yìnyín yìí ńgbà tó máa jáde wọ́n wá rí ṣọ́ọ̀l kan tó fi ń wé ọmọ wọ́n rí lẹ́nu ọ̀nà nígbà tó rí ṣọ́ọ̀l wọ́n wá mọ̀ pé ṣọ́ọ̀lì kò lè jábọ́ lọ́wọ́ ènìyàn kó wá jábọ́ síbi tó máa ń páàkì mọ́tò sí wọ́n wá pé lóòtítọ́ àti ní òdodo ọwọ́ Olúwa ní eléyìí láti fi hàn pé àdúrà tán gbà ó ti jẹ́ tẹ̀wọ́gbà wọ́n sì ń tẹ̀síwájú nínú àdúrà náà ṣé ti àwọn tẹ́kìtì tá a rí nínú aago amóhùnmáwò tó fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni táwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn lọ́tún lọ́sì wípé ìwọ ò lè bímọ òun ṣe gbé òun ṣàwo ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tọ́lọ́run wá dé sínú ayé wọn wọ́n wá ń rìn lọ sí lọ́gán tí olúwa dé wọ́n dẹ̀ ti máa ń gorí òkè o gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀kọ́ ta kọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní ká ní sùúrù lérè sùúrù ṣe púpọ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn nígbà tó wá tún gorí òkè yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni áńgẹ́lì olúwa tún wá kọ sí wọn ìpè wọn ránṣẹ́bìnrin òun wò pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ wọ́n ní àlè ránṣẹ́ sí ẹ nítorí àdúrà rẹ ti gbà wọ́n lọ́mọ méjì láti gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ o ṣùgbọ́n áńgẹ́lì orí òkè yẹn ó tún wá bá wọn fìkan lé bó ṣe wá gba ìlérí ọjọ́ náà nìyẹn pé wọ́n ti gbé ọmọ 3 lé wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n sì ń tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìrìn àjò yẹn pẹ̀lú sùúrù títí ká tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́n bá ti yún o bó ṣe yún báyìí nígbà tó ń lóyún yẹn báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sátánì tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tún àwọn ète sátánì wọ́n wá sọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ní tí àwọn ọmọ mi wọ́n bá ti rí wọ́n máa ń fa gbàdúrà kan ipò mà ní fi ẹlòmíì wọn ò ní fẹ́ ẹlòmíì rọ́pò ẹ̀ wọn ò ní fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣàtẹ̀síwájú nínú ìrìnàjò lọ ibi tá a bọ́rọ̀ náà dé nìyẹn o.
I'm going to give the mic briefly to my sister here. What happened?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Níjọ́ yẹn.
The day she came to church last, before she went into conception, into delivery.
Okay, on that special day. She was fine, you know, she was dancing, doing everything. So we finished quite late. And we got home, we took her home. She's Benny.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
She sat over there and Daddy looked at her. She just sat down, she was looking. And Daddy looked at her and said, "You will not leave us. You will look after your children." And both of us, myself, Sister Kemi, and a few other people, and we're like, what is Daddy talking about? He said, "You will give birth to these children. You'll be there when they'll be having their naming, dedication, and everything. Nobody will take your place. Bola, you will not leave us." She was just looking at Daddy as if, what's he talking about? And that was the night, I guess.
So we dropped her. By the time we got home, apparently she had called myself and my husband a few times, and Mommy called. So she called Mommy, and she said she went to the toilet, and she started spotting, bleeding. And of course, we know it's not yet time, as you know, because she's carrying multiple. They will try and progress, try and push the time as far as they can. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, maybe that's just, the show that the baby will soon start coming. I said, well, I just don't panic. Everything is okay. And she said, start towing. I went back again and I wiped, and the blood is getting more. I was like, oh, okay, we need to call the hospital. So Mommy was like, and as we all know, our mother, Abiyamo, Mommy was shattered that day. She was tired. If there's another word to be used for being tired, Daddy, they didn't even break until like after 12. It was after 12. What time did I call you? 12. 12, yeah, it was 12:10, 12:15. Because remember, by the time we got home, yes, it was 12 something. Anyway, so Mommy was like, Yamo Shefe, we have to go to the hospital. I said, Mommy, you just got home. You haven't even broken your fast. Daddy. She was like, no. We have to go and get her. I was like, okay, Mommy, just wait. And then she called the hospital. No, Daddy, you guys started calling the hospital because, you have to call them and, tell them all the stories. And they told her, okay, start coming. I was like, Auntie Bola, and the devil tried. How do we want us to play this? If I go and drop you, I have to wait for you. There's no parking in that place and everything. And then we started arranging for a cab. Out of every day, I've never seen transportation so difficult. That's the devil for you. We tried Bolt. We tried Uber. It seems like everything was just zero. There's one that I was doing from my end. There's one she was doing from my end. They said 30 minutes. I was like, okay, use that time to park. Everything just went bizarre. I've never seen a day like that. Mommy was like, you know what? Let her just take any cab from her end, go there, and then, we'll sort the rest out. Daddy and Auntie Bola started parking and everything. So they took one of those expensive cabs, They went there. As soon as they got there, they booked her in. Mommy couldn't sleep. Daddy, in fact, I don't know. Mommy, abiyamo to toni. Wọ́n ní fi yín rán wa lójú, wọ́n ní fi yín pọ́n wa lójú. Ọjà tẹ́ fi ń pọ́n wa, ní jábọ́ lẹ́yìn yín. Mommy, in fact, I'm a mother too, but sometimes you look at yourself. Without breaking, she was like, Pastor, Yamoshefe, one of you have to come and take me. I was like, Mommy, aren't you going to eat anything? She said, this is not about eating anything. And Daddy said, the fasting continues. I was like, the fasting continues. Even me, Pastor, I was in the kitchen eating. I was like, no, the fasting continues. I was like, God, help me. So, Mommy, sorry, Auntie Bola, you want to sit down? Daddy, sit down. So, and Mommy now said, Pastor, come and take me. And then Pastor was like, okay, Mommy, I'll come in. He quickly rushed something down the throat because the poor man too hasn't eaten. And Daddy said, I'm not eating. I said, okay. Pastor went to take Mommy. Daddy said, you go first. So they got there. No. Did I skip it? Not that day. Mommy said, it was the following day. After they booked her in, the following day I went to check on her at the hospital. She was fine, blah, blah, blah. She was stable. Then the following day, the drama started. By the time they said everything was calm and everything, overnight things just changed drastically. I've never seen that kind of story before in my life. And then Mommy was like, I'm not going to sleep. I'm going there. Mommy said, yeah. Mommy said, I can't sleep, Yamoshefe. There is something going on. I can feel it. She said, come and take me. I just got home from the hospital around 12. And Mommy, see, that place, you can't even drive. You can't park. You can't do anything. So I have to take the subway. So by the time I got there, and, around 12 or 1, Mommy was like, Yamoshefe, come and take me. I was like, Mommy, I've been there all day. She was like, yes, we are going back because Mommy, you said, Aram saw me. Aram sorrow for me. That's the word she said. She said, Aram sorrow for me. I have to go there tonight. And I was like, Daddy. She was like, yes, she has to go. We've been in prayer all day. So Pastor now said, I said, Pastor, Mommy is calling. He was like, I have to work. Mommy said, no, you have to come and take me now. So that Pastor, this was around 12 or 1. No. The pastor now went to take Mommy. And then, like a couple of hours, because they said the baby that they might give, I would tell Mommy that, they have facility in Darren Valley as well. You can go. There is nothing bigger than God. Even the Holy Spirit, they are trying. I'm sorry for the doctors that are here. I've seen a medical doctor who told me that sometimes there are things that are beyond us. There are things that we think we know, but it's only God. Even the medical consultant that attended to her, I was there. She spoke to me. She said, this is beyond me. I'm the one that revived her. It's only that God that you served. And so Mommy was there and everything. So I told her to pray. We prayed, in fact, 3 times. 3 times we prayed. And the Holy Spirit keeps saying the same thing. She said, Darren Valley is good. But ìmọ́lẹ̀ tó wà lórí Darren Valley kò dàbí UCL. Mo rí pé wọ́n tick UCL 4 scores or something like that. But Darren Valley, nǹkan kan wà ńbẹ̀, ẹ dúró sí UCL yẹn. I said, Auntie Bola, now we've done it 3 times. It's enough. Let's just go to UCL. So Mommy now got there to UCL. And then the story now too changed. They wanted to move her, blah, blah, blah. We had some church members who worked there. And thank God for Mommy in their life as well. They pulled wonders. They pulled all their strings and everything. They eventually kept her at UCL, to the glory of God. And then they now said to her that, I think the baby, something started happening. They can't wait for Mommy. Yeah. They said they can't wait for Mommy. Yes, that they had to rush her to do emergency C-section. And we had messages. We only work with Holy Spirit in our church. Yes, doctor will tell you something. But sometimes doctors are just telling you things based on what they know. But there's somebody that is more spiritual, more superior. There's somebody that created that God. That the doctor doesn't even know what is going on. Mommy had given a message. message mommy was in America doing work of God. And she had a dream. She said, Boladale, and I've spoken to her before. I said, Auntie Bola, she said she wished that mommy would be at her place of birth when she's giving birth to her children. And our mother, she's so special. She goes with the Holy Spirit. But at the same time, if you are lucky enough for mommy to be at the point where you are giving birth, you should just thank God. I said, Auntie Bola, I don't know. I said, but maybe you'll find grace. Ask mommy. On the day she said she's going to call mommy, mommy called. And she said she had a dream. Right? Remember? She said, Boladale, when you want to give birth, the dream I had is so. Make sure that me and daddy are there. Make sure you call your consultants that whatever day they want to pick for you, it's not just me, daddy and I have to be there. Because there's something that wants to happen. And God has gone ahead, but we have to be there. And I said to Auntie Bola, I said, we have to pick a date too. We find the time that mommy and daddy, thank to daddy, gave us a date that they are coming back. We booked it. This was 2 weeks ahead of the time she gave birth, right? Remember? And then she now said, eventually she refused. That is one thing I really tapped into her. Because when you get to that point when you are giving birth, and they are telling you stories, medical reasons, that you have to consent. That you remember that if any of the children dies, if you die, it's your problem, blah, blah, blah. We have to give birth. She insisted, and I tapped into her faith that day because as a mother, you yourself, you won't know what to do anymore. You'll be confused. She said, Statoyin, I told them that I'm not doing anything. If I were to give up on this, I'm not doing anything until mommy and daddy get here. They were already on route to the hospital. And it was just like maybe 10, 15 minutes for them to get there. This consultant was like, she had to. She said, well, she had to sign the thing. So she was like, yes, I'm willing to sign. So they now gave her a few more minutes. Mommy got there. As the devil had known what they want to do. Mommy got there. They started doing the procedure, right? Mommy, should I give you the mic now? Oh. They started doing the procedure. They did the first child, Deborah. No. They did the first child, the second child.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the living Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Sorry for this testimony. This is the day she asked for it. Give me. Yes, so. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
She said, today, mommy, you have to give me time so I can share my testimony very well. You understand?
Mommy was with her in the theater.
So what to prepare?
They prepared her.
Okay. Between 5 minutes.
Oh, they were hurrying them that they should be there within 5 minutes.
Number 2, want to be another emergency 2 case. By
the time mommy got there, they prioritized another
case.
And they were
for 2 hours.
And they were waiting for another 2 hours. And this is
for
someone who was meant
I think you're
sign.
supposed to remember that one. Because you remember it. You know, I was there truly. And then, they didn't find the heartbeat of one of the children on the right. Deborah, rest on her.
The other 2 babies were resting on her. As mommy was there, by the time they start wearing the scrub and they find the heartbeat,
one so for me
and the sister was testifying that she placed mommy's picture on her tummy, she will feel
mommy
baby
present
I say the presence of mommy that made the heartbeat
and they want to
be
conclude
and they've concluded that only 2 babies will be okay. And they should not be hopeful on the 3rd
so
baby.
that is what the doctor is saying to one son theater. So by that time, don't worry heartbeat. Don't worry heartbeat. When
they found the heartbeat, they saw that okay, there was no emergency.
And
And they went to attend to other emergencies.
So mo bá dẹ̀ gbé orí ẹ̀, wọ́n ní ká gbé 2 pillow, mo wá gbé orí ẹ̀ lé ọwọ́ mi.
By the time they
Ibi
started,
pillow,
mommy
mo wá ń pray
rested her
fún.
head on
Mo ṣáà
her
ń pè
palm,
ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù, mo ní má ro nǹkan kan lọ́kàn ẹ̀ mọ́
and she
o.
was praying for
Ẹ̀jẹ̀
her,
Jésù ni o máa pe o.
and she was pleading the blood of Jesus.
So mo ṣáà ṣe gbé kinní, ló bá ní allergy, wọ́n ní kí ni allergy ẹ̀, ṣé mo tán bá fẹ́ sọ operation fún yàn. Ó ní pains allergy. Èmi ò mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá allergy nǹkan burúkú ni o. Pains allergy ọ̀dà o, ọlọ́mọdé rẹ̀ ń tó nírú ẹ̀ láyìíká mi mọ́ o. Praise the Lord o.
Hallelujah.
Bó ṣe fi oxygen sí mú
As they
báyìí.
gave her the oxygen,
Ló bá ní oxygen yẹn òun gẹ́tì ara wọn.
she said she
Òun
couldn't
gẹ́tì ara wọn.
compose herself
Mo
anymore.
ní ẹgbàá mi Boladales wà òkè.
And mommy
Ó ní mo
started
wà
asking,
òkè.
"Are you okay?"
Wọ́n dẹ̀ yọ ọmọ kìíní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan kan dẹ́rù bà mí.
They delivered
Ṣé
the
nígbà
first
tán
baby.
kọ́ọ̀tì kẹ́lẹ́ máa close mo ṣe jókòó tì tán kọ́ọ̀tì inú yẹn.
When they caught her the first
Mi ò
time,
lè sọ fún un. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó dà sí ẹsẹ̀ mi ó kọjá péèlì kan.
the blood that was
So,
poured on mommy's
and
leg
it never,
was
mo
more
máa
than.
ń dúró tìyàn ní theatre room tó bá fẹ́ bímọ. Mo lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà, mo lọ dúró tìyàn. Mo
She
máa ń dúró
stayed
tìyàn
with
tó
a
bá fẹ́
lot of
bímọ.
people when they
But
give
that thing
birth.
never happened to me before. Kí ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn dà sí mi lẹ́sẹ̀.
Blood
So,
spit all over her.
ó ní kí ni ìtumọ̀ eléyìí
And I
Ọlọ́run.
said, "What is this?
Bí mo ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù.
A lot
Ah,
of blood."
Mi ò rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá yẹn ní ìyẹn bá
She's
fẹ́ bímọ
never
rí.
seen so much blood like that when people are giving birth.
At least ọmọ mẹ́ta operation mo fi bí
At
wọn.
least she's
So
gone through cesarean
mo
section
ní
herself.
idea gbogbo kìíní yìí.
And
Mo
she
ní
got
Jésù
idea how
Kristi.
it worked.
Mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbàdúrà.
She started praying.
Ìgbà yẹn lẹ́rù tí wọ́n ń bà mí.
That was even herself. She
Mo
was
dẹ̀ ń
afraid,
gbàdúrà.
but she was
So bó
praying.
ṣe fẹ́ yọ ìkejì báyìí.
As they were about to deliver the
Ó
second
ní ṣé wọn ò
baby,
tí ì yọ ọmọ tán ni kí ni gbogbo wàhálà yìí? Kí ni
She said,
ó ti ní
"Well,
pain?
I-
Aṣọ tó
she
wọ̀ ó
was
kàn fẹ́
feeling
yí aṣọ yẹn
pain.
mọ́ rẹ̀ lọ́rùn
she
ni.
was even about to tear the clothes she was wearing.
Bó ṣe ń ṣe rèé, ó wá wà restless.
She was in
Yeah.
great discomfort.
Mo ní Bọ́lá wojú mi. A tún wojú mi.
Her mommy was pampering
A tún
her.
ṣe báyìí. Mo ní ṣàánú mi. Ṣé wọn ò tí ì yọ ọmọ tán ni? Ṣé wọn ò tí ì yọ ọmọ
She
tán? Mo
was
ṣe
saying,
máa yọ kẹta
when
báyìí.
are they going to finish delivering these babies?
Bó ṣe lè wá nìyẹn.
As they were about to deliver the
Bí àwọn
third
ẹ̀ ṣe
baby,
jáde nìyẹn.
she was so
Mo
stiff
ní yé.
with her tongue sticking
Bọ́lá.
out.
Bọ́lá.
Mommy
Bọ́lá.
started shouting.
Ìgbà yẹn ló ti fẹ́ dijú. Mo ní má sùn.
She was about to
Mẹ́sẹ̀gì
open
sọ pé
her
kó má
eyes.
sùn. Ó dẹ̀ ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ sùn.
And she had a
Wọ́n fẹ́
message she
bímọ.
must not sleep when
Mo ní
she's
mẹ́sẹ̀gì
giving
sọ pé kó
birth.
má sùn. Ó ní why I should not sleep. Bó ṣe give up nìyẹn.
And she just
Bí
gave
dókítà
up.
ṣe ní oya out. Mo tẹ kinní kan báyìí tán máa ń tẹ yẹn alarm. Ṣẹ́rí n tá à ń sọ yìí.
The pregnant
Like
panic
40
alarm.
doctor was there. Mo kàn gbọ́ nǹkan kan tí mo kàn mọ̀ pé mo understand dáadáa kò lè tó báyẹn náà. Mo kàn gbọ́ cardiologist mo ní cardiologist kí ló lè tó bẹ́ẹ̀? Mo dẹ̀ wá nílẹ̀ hospital báyìí.
She was just
And I was
rolling
rolling
on the
down. Mo
floor.
ní
Mommy
yé
was rolling.
ayé máa bú mi. Màá kọ́kọ́
Said
sáko
the world will
London.
reproach her if anything
Ibo ni mo máa
happened to
gbà lọ?
her.
Boladales
run
o.
to?
Yeah. And one of the nurse say she's give birth the 3 baby are okay but we don't know what will be her fate now because heart ti stop.
Say their heart has stopped.
Nurse yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé heart ti stop.
The nurse made it clear that she stopped. That
Ẹ
heart
tí wọ́n
has
sì
stopped.
la ikùn ẹ̀ tó sì gbọ́ ọmọ jáde tí wọn ò tí ì ran inú ẹ̀.
Even like they've not stitched her up yet.
Wọ́n láti gbé kinní tó fi máa ń sọ́ọ̀kì èèyàn yẹn láti yes
They had to resuscitate her.
wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé sí láyà gbogbo eléyìí wọ́n ti gbé mi sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ mo sáà ń wojú window
Then mommy was taken out of
wọ́n
the
ti lu
theater.
ọrùn ẹ̀ wọ́n ti gé ọrùn
Drain her
wọ́n ti ti
neck.
páìpù sí
They
wọ́n
put
ti
the
fi
pipe.
páìpù sí lẹ́nu
They put
wọ́n
pipe
ti
in her
holy
mouth.
spirit gbogbo oríṣiríṣi irinṣẹ́ àwọn
the
machine tí wọ́n
gadgets.
gbé wá láti another places machine ti kúnlẹ̀ bíi mẹ́jọ tí wọ́n ti ń lò
A
lé
lot
lórí
of machines were connected to her.
so and I was down I was crying.
Mommy was crying.
The nurse said, okay, they now take me. And there's a one doctor that it never happened for him. He's a leader of the doctor. He's the head of the doctor there.
The consultant.
Consultant, and he's the head.
Okay.
He don't usually do the night.
Okay.
But that day, that spirit said, do night. The doctor said, I never do night before. And he's a white man. And he was there. So they call him. So when they took me, I saw the husband and said, Ati bimo. And the husband
Mommy
is
said,
crying.
"You're giving birth to
That
baby?"
party bimo ye, I want to NK. We are rolling that money, but
Mommy was saying, but
I don't know what to say.
could not give
That
the
time
part
when I
of
was
the
there, I
message,
called
the
daddy.
remaining part.
I'm just crying. Money motidaran o.
Mommy
And daddy
said-
say, what happened? Money motidaran.
Mommy
Money
was
Bola ti
crying.
lọ o.
Say,
Money what?
Bola has gone.
Money ni ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti stop.
They said she stopped breathing.
Money motidaran o.
Oh, Mom said she's in trouble.
Mo ní Bọ́lá ti lọ o. Mo ní daddy,
Bọ́lá-
Bọ́lá bímọ.
That she's
Mo ní
giving up.
Bọ́lá ti dákẹ́, wọ́n ti lé mi jáde ní tíátà.
Mommy said, but she's giving up. That Bola has given up.
And I'm praying. ò ti sunkún. And mo sọ fún bàbá ní mo ló máa jí. Bàbá ní ó máa jí, mo ló máa jí. Bàbá ló máa jí, mo ló máa jí. Bàbá jọ ń sunkún.
Daddy
As
said
I'm
nothing
praying.
will happen to her. Daddy
So-
started praying.
There's a lady, she's a Ghanaian, but she's a lovely lady. I never met somebody nice like that. She's not here. She's a Ghanaian, but she's too lovely. So she's part of the people that told them that they should wait for me. So she now told us that come. She come back again. But oti pada back.
And the lady
She
said
can't open her
she's been
eyes.
resuscitated.
She's
but
in
she
a
can't open her eyes.
critical. So, but we should continue to pray. So when we are praying, tí n bá ti dúró lẹ́nu ọ̀nà, ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Mò ń sọ kán má gbé bẹ́ẹ̀dì òṣì kan jáde, kán dà sọ́bù yẹn kan lójú.
What mommy was saying is,
So,
going to not bring any
they told us
stretcher.
that go inside. I can't go inside. The Baba can't go inside. Both of us, we not do like this.
Both mommy and the
All
husband
the
could
doctor
not
go
go in.
around. They will greet her. How are you? Later on, 2 doctors now came. Mo láyé mi tèmi bá mi.
When 2 doctors came
You
out,
have to be
mommy
there.
was so...
Mi
so
gbàdúrà kí
afraid.
ló ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn.
She was just
Kí o gbọ́
shivering.
ọmọ dání kọ́ ọmọdé dákẹ́ mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ nǹkan burúkú ni
How
o.
can you be holding a child and the person will stop breathing right
When
in
the
your
2
hands?
doctors comes, the senior doctor came and they told us that they want to have meeting with us, but before meeting, they want us to drink tea. Mo ní tí wọ́n bá ń tìyàn lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n nílùú òyìnbó, tíì náà máa ń fún un.
Mommy said,
Tó bá fẹ́ túfọ̀ fún yàn nílùú òyìnbó, the first thing they will give you is tea. Mo ní bàbá ẹ má mu tí ọ̀ràn o. Ẹ jẹ́ ó sọ story tó fẹ́ sọ náà. They said no, you need
And
to
they
take
were
tea.
offered
You are
tea.
stressed.
Mommy said no.
I said no. We don't
they
want
want-
tea. Say what you want to say. Tell us what happened.
When they want to break bad news, they offered you tea and she refused.
They
She
now make us to
declined the
sit down.
offer.
They asked about me. They asked about him. When we told him, this is the husband, that's the mother in the Lord. This is. They say, okay, we can tell you what is going on. Your wife giving birth, but what happened today, we never experienced it before. We used to have case like that, but our own is different. We don't know what can be happen for the heart to stop suddenly. They said the heart stop. But we thank God she come back. But we cannot tell you what will happen next. Because our case is critical. And Abimo Paro, and they are taking her to ICU, intensive care unit.
Critical care unit, CCU. CCU, critical
Yes.
care unit.
And they told us that, okay, they want to do MRI. Because if during the time that heart stop, if it affect the brain, then there's nothing we can do. They have to stop the oxygen. So, but they can't do MRI now because it's not okay at all. They say she's unwell. So, and then when the doctor said, and I said, okay, what we should expect? He said, expect anything. I said, no, we will expect good news. But Baba not say good news. We are saying good news. This man is a strong man. God bless you, Baba. God bless you. God bless you. Baba is crying. Too much crying. I was crying. And Baba said, Mommy, and Baba is saying something that you will know that he didn't know what he's doing again. I said, but Mommy, everyone
was crying.
Daddy is praying. Thank God for that. Daddy was praying. And I called Daddy and said, Daddy, you will not kill me. And I was there. I said, Daddy should come. So thank God. After 2 hours, when they check MRI, they say the brain was okay. But they had to make her to go in coma. Tori, I want to induce coma. Okay, thank you. We pay Kiole Padawa, Belunton Shefun. And during that time, we are there. Second day, when they come and allow me at Baba.
Second day, Mommy and her husband
So
were told to leave.
We left. Nígbà tó dijọ́ kejì, a tún ti jọ pàdé ńbẹ̀.
day,
Àti débẹ̀ ṣáájú bàbá wa ní
again.
ẹ má bínú, mo ti ń bọ̀ ọ̀nà méjì ní kíní kan, mo ní bàbá ẹ má wọrí, àní kọ́ ló ń gbògo. And the family came, she and her husband. They came, we are started, and we are praying. So they are trying to wake her up, and she refused. So agitated, Abi.
She got agitated.
So bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní guru. Ibi tó ti ń ṣe gbogbo wàhálà yẹn, wọ́n tún dá padà sí kọ́mà pé kó sá máa sùn nìṣó.
Because she was always
Bẹ́ẹ̀ là ń
agitated.
gbàdúrà.
Placed back
And
in coma.
ìyá Mọ́sẹ̀fẹ́, come. That one, a lot of things sojú ẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ, ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa
She
yìí.
witnessed a lot of things.
She was there day and night. A máa ń gbà fúnra wa ni. tí ìyá Mọ̀sẹ̀ bá ti ń kúrò
It's
èmi á
like the
padà
exchange
síbẹ̀
button.
tí ìyá Mọ̀sẹ̀ bá ti ń kúrò èmi á padà síbẹ̀.
As her sister will be leaving, mommy will be taking
And she
over
was
from
there.
her.
So that third day they say I should not come. So and they told Baba to not come to pay. Baba yìí wọ́n tẹ̀ ti fẹ́ ṣe ra wọn
They told
léṣe.
the husband to
And
stay back
there's a
home.
message concerning that pé after tán bá bímọ tán kí bàbá gan mọ̀ kú. So ìyẹn gan eléyìí ò jẹ́ ń gbádùn ní tíátà kan tó sọ ọmọ fún pé mọ́mí ọkọ wọn gbọ́dọ̀ kú o àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́jú ọmọ ní o. So bí bàbá gan ṣe wá ń ṣe
Even while
àwọn
she
nọ́ọ̀sì
was
gan
in
ti
the
pè wá sí
theater.
kọ̀rọ̀ pé bàbá ò gẹ́ẹ̀tì ara wọn mọ́ o ká jẹ́ kí bàbá dúró o. Praise the Lord. So third day nọ́mbà sọ yìí pé bàbá ò tí nọ́mbà ní ká má wà rárá.
On the third day, mommy
That
and
third
the
day
husband were
they
told
will
not
try
to come.
to wake her up. Kò sí ní tó bá dé máa ná wọn.
But that she
Àwọn
will
gbọ́dọ̀
be
wake her
revived
up njọ́
awake
kẹta
from
yẹn.
coma.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ try ló bá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí ṣe
They
ń
tried
ṣe.
and she started
Wọ́n bá tún
agitation
wọ́n bá tún dá
again.
padà sí kinní tó wà.
And she was left in coma.
So ìyá ìwà wà ń bẹ̀ máa bọ̀.
And her sister was there, staying with her.
Ibi tó ń ti wà ń bẹ̀.
While she was there,
Àwọn àtàtì ní ká máa wọ ẹ mọ̀ wo agbára Ọlọ́run o.
look at the power of God. Despite the fact that mommy was told not to come on
Èmi
that
àti
day,
dádì àwa lápọ̀mẹ́ntì à ń lọ bí appointment.
daddy and mommy had an
Mo bá sọ fún
appointment
dádì
on
mo ní
that
dádì lọ bí appointment mọ dádì ní kí ló dé.
All of a sudden,
Àbí
mommy
bí
said
ọdún
they
yóò
are
adìẹ
not
kí mo
going
sọ.
for the appointment.
Mo ní à ń lọ ọ̀dọ̀ Bọ́lá.
She said she has to go to
Dádì
the
ní
hospital.
kí ni ń ṣe yín báyìí ná. Kò sí tó máa sọ ọmọ
Daddy
yìí ó
said
máa jí.
why?
Mo ní dádì mo ní mo lọ ọ̀dọ̀ Bọ́lá nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀.
Mommy insisted that
Dádì
she had to go, that
kò sí
something
nǹkan
was
kan.
telling her
Ṣé
that
báwọn ti bá ìyá mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àbí o.
and daddy said
Dádì
nothing
call her
was
she
going
say
on.
everything's okay pé wọ́n ti ń try láti wake ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tó ń ṣe bákan wọ́n tó ti jẹ́ kó sùn pé ó wà settle. Mo ní dádì ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mi lọ bí appointment ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ
Mommy
bẹ̀.
insisted, but
Bá a
daddy
ṣe wà
said she
lọ́nà
was
níbi train
stabilized
tá à
and
ń
there
lọ
was
bẹ̀.
no need.
Tó ní ká wojú ẹ̀ bó ṣe ju ọwọ́ pé ó gbọ́wọ́ lé gbọ́wọ́ òkè kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ next.
And even after her sister had given a report that she was responding,
She was calm and they were trying to withdraw her from the oxygen and some of the gadgets that she was put on. And the lady said I should try and, be playing things that she likes. And there's some special song that Auntie Bola likes. So I started doing that. And then I'll go to the baby unit. I'll video the baby. The baby will be crying and everything. They said I should just keep doing that for her. So while I was doing that and everything, and then they keep reducing that thing, the gadget thing that they wanted to reduce. And then all of a sudden, and I was telling her, Auntie Bola, your baby, your favorite one, your boy, Ajirola, that boy is so calm and everything. I was just talking because he said, encourage her, keep talking. And all of a sudden, she started doing that. She started, I was like, Auntie Bola, just calm down. The woman said, tell her to calm down, that she's very agitated. I was like, Auntie Bola, calm down. They're trying to withdraw you from this. And then all of a sudden, she was myself and Sister Yvonne that was there. And then she was like, Bola, calm down. You're gonna do something that you're not supposed to do. You need to stop. Just relax yourself and everything. But I know that in her reaction, she was trying to say that something is wrong. That, like an expression that something is wrong. And I was telling the nurse that I think she's not settled inside or whatever. She's demonstrating and everything. And then all of a sudden, I started rolling. In my life, I've never seen things like that before. And then all of a sudden, Sister Yvonne just grabbed me. Sister Toyin, I said, what? She said, Bola. I said, Bola, what? The black thing that you guys see here. Hey! My goodness. The thing just went. The next thing I know, the whole thing. She was like, Sister Toyin, something on the wall is dropping. Thank you, Sister. This dropping. Oh, call mommy. Oh, call daddy. I said, call for what? She said, she's going. I said, going where? All of a sudden, she just told, thank God for Sister Yvonne's life, mommy. Nurses, they know work more than each other. Sometimes God will use people for you. God just placed her at that particular time. Because the nurse that was supposed to, beside her, he said he wants to go for 10 minutes lunch or whatever they call it.
and Yvonne was not working.
And
Yvonne was not working.
Yvonne wasn't working on that day. So she just came because we always take shift, just like mommy said. So she said, Statonia, I will be there just because of her. So she was right beside me. So there was just a charge nurse or somebody was attending to another person. And she said, Statonia, that thing is not supposed to do like that. Call mommy, call dad. They said, Statonia, what are you talking about? She said, she's going. I said, going where? Then all of a sudden, she just pressed something on the wall. She said, charge nurse, come here now. And by that time, Auntie Bola is already removing everything. I said, God, All of a sudden, something just said, "Pong!" She said, "She's gone." She just went on the floor like that. I said, "Gone where?" She said, "She's dead. Call mommy." I said, "Jesus Christ." On the floor, we were just rolling. Then they did crash cart or whatever. Thank you. The whole ward just went crazy. The whole nurses, doctor, they started pushing everything. They said, "Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out." Ha, mommy, I didn't know that's how your God works. That doctor that was there, the cardiologist, he just came in to visit, and he was the one that told me, "I was the one that saved your sister." He said, "I'm not supposed to work." And he said, "I just came to check up on her." 5 minutes after he walked out, he went to another unit. As soon as she coded, they had to call the man again. It was only God that made the man there. Because they said if that man wasn't on unit that day, again, 2 times, I've never seen this guy on God before, she would have been gone. I was the one that told mommy not to come. I was the one that said, "Daddy, rest." No, all of you you haven't rested. I said to Daddy, "Don't worry, I'll be the one to take care of that day." Even the nurses, they were everywhere. They said, "She's gone. She's gone." All the doctors, everywhere. I said, "Daddy, Bola ti ku." Calm down. What are you talking about? Money one auntie Bola ti ku. Daddy ni Bola o ku. Money Bola egwa Bola Olorun olubori wa. Daddy ni, don't worry. Calm down. I'm about to cross the street. I'm almost there now. I said, "Where?" Because you told me you weren't coming. Mommy, I could hear mommy on the other line. I just dropped the phone. And, at that time, everybody was just going crazy. Sister Yvonne, I've never seen that woman weep like that before. I was like, Sister Yvonne is like this. She knows what she's doing, what they are doing. I was like, "Daddy," and then called Daddy back. Daddy said, "I'm almost there." I said, "Where is mommy?" She said, and mommy by that time, mommy, I could hear mommy on the, whatever. I think by the time mommy heard she was on the middle of the road. So I heard. They said she just sat down. On a high road. Daddy got there. Daddy said, "What is going on?" I couldn't even say. I said, "Bola is gone." I said, "Where are you?" I was there when somebody told her. Only why does she have to have a baby? Mo wá sọ pé Ọlọ́run olúborí ó ṣe because ìwọ ni ọba. Torí Ọlọ́run dójú ti ẹni náà. Mommy. By that time, Daddy and Mommy got there. And the story changed. Let me give it to her because it's only God.
Daddy no ma sọ̀rọ̀. Praise the Lord. By that time, mo ti sọ fún Daddy pé ká má lọ fún appointment táwa ń lọ fún mọ́ pé.
By the time Mommy suggested that they should
mi ní ká má lọ sọ́dọ̀ Bọ́lá. Anytime tí nǹkan bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀, you understand as a mother. A lot of mother are here. You will feel it in your spirit because you love that person. You put that person in your mind. When you put somebody in your mind, you will feel it. Unless if you're a wicked person, you understand. Your spirit will tell you, and I'm in total Ọlọ́run. So, so by the time àti kó nu train station, ó ti ń pè wá pé ọmọ ti lọ. By the time kò lè ṣiṣẹ́, so àti kó ń bẹ àti páàkì sí O2, àti wà lọ hospital, àwa fẹ́ fóònù, bá ti fẹ́ fóònù road báyìí, náà pé Daddy kò ní, Mommy ẹ máa bọ̀, wọ́n ní Bọ́lá ti lọ, mo ló lọ bó, mo kàn ṣubú sójú títì ni.
Daddy just called Mommy that they said Bola is gone.
Any motor can come, anything, and he was there. Daddy left us. Mo ní, I can't see it o, mi ò lè rókù o. Kí n rí òkú ọmọ báyìí, mo ní no. Anything that will happen to me here, let it happen. And I was crying. I was crying. The Bola, this is not the promise. This is not. Oh, and I was in spirit, and I saw a spirit. I saw a spirit stand on the wall. I said, "Wá padà ni o. You have to go back."
Telling that spirit, you have to go back.
And that is exactly the dream I had that I told her. You remember that dream now? I told her that I was in church. And our spirit is coming to us. And she's doing like this. We are here, and she's coming like this. She don't face me. I said, "Wait." I said, "What happened?" He said, "I'm gone. Emma told you I'm mommy. Money will take care of your children." No. That time you remain 5 months for her to give birth to. So I said, "Who will take care of your children?" I said, "Turn back." I said, "Turn back." As she turned back to me, I said, you have to come and take care of your children. And I wake up. I told her. So, when that thing
happened, she said,
and
go back.
I was crying. Brabiodun wa gbe mi. Ó wá ní kí n
brother
jókòó
helped
síbi
mommy up.
bí emergency tó wà lọ́sítù yẹn. Ó wá ní kí n jókòó síbẹ̀.
mommy
So
to
mo
sit
jókòó
down.
sínú ibi emergency yẹn, mo ṣáà ń ṣe báyìí. Mo ṣáà ń gbọ́, mo ní ojú ti tì mí. Kí ló dé tá mo
Mommy
ṣe?
was shivering.
When I say that,
As mommy
Daddy
said,
kan
oh,
pé Bíọ́dún ni pé
as if
Bọ́lá
it
ti
was
jí ẹ máa bọ̀ o.
Okay, they are taking photographs. Okay, we have different groups of friends, different groups. Immediate family, school friends. What other friends do we have? Street friends, Adubo friends. Do we have Adubo friends? Oh, you are going. Okay, school friends. Okay, all right. So school friends next. School friends next. Wait. After the session, then school friends. Wow, what was she like in school? I trust my sister. She's my sister.
And you will tell her her school name. Tell us her school name. What they used to call her in those days.
Jassy. That is Jassy.
I know a school name.
You know a school name.
ọkàn mi yíyọba ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ rẹ̀ wá sọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n tọwọ́ sàn tádàrí ìjì tálábà wáyé bẹ̀rẹ̀. ìgbàgbọ́ ṣubú tí gòlè dìde tìbànújẹ́ borí ẹ̀mí mi. Ìwọ̀n lóko mi wá sábò aṣọ olúwaṣọ tó fèdè sí ṣẹ́gun. Labalábá ìbòlògún lọ́jọ́ sí ó dá lákìsà kẹ́yìn fún ẹni tó bá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wá kí Jésù lóde. Ìlú yóò máa kọrin hallelujah sí ọba òdìbò ọrẹ.
Okay, let's have school friends.
Hallelujah. See our God.
School friends. I will let you take photographs on one condition that you tell me her school name.
Oyeye. This is like you oyeye. Request. Congratulations.
Wow. This is a sign that Sister Bola was very popular in school. She must have been very popular, right?
tipẹ́tipẹ́ làkúrọ́ ti lóde sílẹ̀ kójú tó rọ̀ sí ọlọ́run Jésù bàbá ló fún wa láyọ̀ àwa yóò máa kọrin hallelujah sí ọba òdìbò ọrẹ.
Wow, this is wonderful.
Àwa yóò máa kọrin hallelujah
Were you in our school?
sí ọba òdìbò ọrẹ.
Pastor, photo bomber. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all all Sister Mother's school friends. Thank you very much for coming to honor her. All girls of Methodist girls was the high school. Right?
Congratulations,
Okay, please, before we go, we need to do the first offering. Yeah. Offering time, please. School friends, before we go, please, let's take our offering. Let's give our offerings to the children. School friends, please, before we go.
Láti sọ bí dọ́lọ́rọ̀, láti sọ bí dọ́lọ́lá, láti gbé ìgbà o, náà dùn yìí, láti sọ wá dọ́lọ́rọ̀, láti sọ wá dọ́lọ́lá, láti gbé ìgbà o,
let's give our offering. All the school friends, please come back and give the first offering to
Ọlọ́run ti wá, Ọlọ́run ti wá.
Okay, next group will be the family. Okay, so the next group will be immediate family, in-laws, what else do we have? Aunties. Hello, can we please move out of the way, please?
Dolapo Faroma has brought some gifts for the birthday yesterday.
Sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws.
Jésù wo ló wọlá ọba tó fún mi láyọ̀ ọba tó fún mi nílé. àwárí ohun níbẹ̀ ọlọ́dọ̀ Jésù wo ló wọlá ọba tó ń gbani láre ọba tó ń gbọ́ àdúrà ọlọ́run olúwo orí tó ń ṣe gbẹ ó ń ṣe gbẹgbẹ ó ń ṣe gbẹgbẹ ó ṣe gbẹgbẹ ó ṣe gbẹgbẹ ó ṣe gbẹgbẹ.
Okay, Mr. TEMIDAYO, are we ready?
Méjì wà báyìí ló ń ṣàgọ̀dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá méjì wà báyìí lóbúrò méjì ọ̀gá láyọ̀ ẹ̀ka ayédè nílé èkó ọlọ́run ló tún wọn sílẹ̀ ọlọ́run olúborí wà láwọn ọmọ tó ṣe ń gbé ó ṣe ó ṣe gbọdọ̀ ó tún ṣe gbọdọ̀ ṣe gbọdọ̀ ṣe.
Okay, offering basket please.
ó ṣe gbọdọ̀.
Baby's first offering, Usher.
Ó ṣe gbọdọ̀.
Usher ti lálá lọ.
Ó ṣe gbọdọ̀ láyé àwa ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe gbọdọ̀ láyé àwa o.
Okay, can we have church?
Ọlọ́run ló bò ní.
Okay, can we have members of Everlasting Glory? Members of Everlasting Glory family group, please come forward.
Ó ṣe gbọdọ̀ láyé wa o. Ọlọ́run máa jẹ̀rù. Ó ṣe gbọdọ̀ náà.
Okay, Everlasting Glory, please get yourselves ready for the photograph. Don't forget the baby's first offering. Don't forget the baby's first offering. Everlasting glory, where are you, please? Please, let's make it snappy. Can we make it snappy, please? Everlasting glory, you are next. Everlasting glory, you are next. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Everlasting glory, please. Move over, move over.
Alágbára lọ́lọ́run wò. Alágbára ni Jésù gbà.
All women, please get ready. All women, please get ready.
Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀.
All the women of Rosac.
Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀.
All the women of Rosac.
Ó bá ti bó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló máa ṣe. Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni. Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni. Alágbára ni Jésù ni. Bó bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló rí. Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni. Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni.
Kàbíyèsí.
Ọmọ palágbára ni Jésù ni o. Ọlọ́run òun borí. Bó bá ti sọ, bó bá ti sọ, ṣùgbọ́n bó bá ti sọ, bó bá ti sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ tó tẹnu ìjáde. Ọlọ́run olùdòwò, Ọlọ́run olùdòwò, bàbá tó ṣe wọn gbà ni, bàbá tó gbàdúrà ni, ó sì mọ ní ìwà pọ̀, ṣe yí gbẹ́rì ní ìwà pọ̀. Ọlọ́run olùdòwò ni, ọkùnrin bó bá ti sọ.
Ọjọ́ tó gbà yẹn, ẹ̀ka àdàkúrò bíbà ẹ̀.
Alágbára
Ọjọ́ tó gbà yẹn, ẹ̀ka àdàkúrò bíbà ẹ̀.
Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni. Alágbára ni Jésù ní àrà. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló. Alágbára lọ́lọ́run ni. Láti sí oníwà o.
Láti sí oníwà.
Láti sí oníwà o.
Okay, all other women, please get ready. All the other women, you're next, please get ready. Hey, madam.
Láti sí oníwà o.
Your offering, your offering. What is your offering basket? Everlasting glory, your offering, your offering.
Láti sí oníwà o.
We need all the money we can get. The baby,
Láti sí oníwà o.
baby's first offering, baby's first offering.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn akọrin kúrò bíbà kí ijó lè dùn.
Láti sí oníwà o. Láti sí orí lórí tí ìjókòó ọ̀hún. Olúwa òye sáyé sọ̀rọ̀ mi.
Okay, all the women of Rosac.
Gbàdúrà wa. Tí ìdílé bàbá ṣe wá lórí ọkọ.
Okay, all grace, all grace.
Ìdílé ìyá ṣe wá lórí ọkọ. Láwùjọ ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá fún bàbá rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ sọ
Ẹ bá pàtàkì fún alájà.
Àwọn akọrin odidi ìlú kan ni wọ́n. Ẹrù lẹ̀ kó látàárọ̀.
Return of alájà.
Ṣé ẹ kó jẹ sábẹ́ àga yín ni?
Ọlọ́run ló borí náà tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò dáwọ́ orí dúró.
Okay.
Ojoojúmọ́ ló ṣe wọ́n gbà Ọlọ́run ló fi wọ́n gbà wọ́n.
Next group of women, please get ready.
Àbí tó ní ṣe ilé ìdúgbò rí ọba tó fún ní ṣe ọba aláàrọ̀ ṣe ọ̀dà olóhùn nígbà ọba. ìgbàgbọ́ yìí tún lè wá a ní testimony àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ Jésù.
Okay, next group, get ready. Next group, get ready. Okay.
oníborí òṣèlú fakọsí ìdìbò ní gbàdúrà. ìyá aládùúrà ni kò gbàdúrà kó ṣe.
Please, time.
òwò kéde bàbá ti fún ẹ gbèsè oníkó fún ẹ láyọ̀ oníkó fún ẹ lórí oníkó ṣe é lórí oníkó fún ẹ sí.
After the women,
àdúrà ti gbà
after the women,
àdúrà ti gbà wọ́n.
after the women, the men should get ready. Okay, more women. More women, please. Women. Oh yeah, every other woman. If you don't come now,
ẹni tí ìmọ̀ba lọ́wọ́ bá ṣe rí ẹ̀rọ ní àfojú lọ́gbọ́ ẹ̀rọ ìgbẹ́ tí ìdánwò lọ́jọ́ sí ṣe ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àjọṣe.
if you don't come now, they will not do it for you.
àìmọ̀ Jésù ló lè wà lára ló ń kó ìyà jẹ́ ní àwa ti mọ Jésù Ọlọ́run ní orí ilé wa gbà tiwa.
Please, ẹjọ́ ẹjẹ́ àṣekínní ìpẹ́ kíákíá.
ariwo kan. ìwà kìtà ọ̀dọ́ làláwí olúwa ló ń fi ìgbè sí iṣẹ́ omi. ọ̀dọ̀lọ́run ló yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó ń gbọ́ ó ti mọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti mọ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ wọn.
Okay, men, get ready, please. Men, get ready.
ó yà wọ́n rò ó ti tán. wọ́n mọ bí bó ṣe ń dún.
Ayo, take your time.
lẹ́nu jàrí ó ṣògbó ti parí. Ó ti tán ọ̀nà tó ní ìgbà bí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìyanu. ẹ̀tún ọlọ́run tán ọlọ́gbèsè ìgbàgbọ́ ta.
Okay, men, please. Men, please come forward.
olùdókòwò wọn láyọ̀ fún.
All the men.
ọkùnrin ọ̀nà ẹgbẹ́ ìgbòdì àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́run dídẹ mọ́sà. wọ́n mọ bí wọ́n ṣe ń dín torí aláyọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wá ní wọ́n ṣògbó ti tán.
Men, please come forward.
Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní iwájú ìgbà ó wá jẹ́ ọ̀nà
All the men in the house.
ẹtí wọ̀ torí aláyọ̀ ẹtí wọ̀ ọlọ́run tó ọlọ́run ṣe ìdábúrátà. Iná tí wọ́n dá kì í ṣe fún wa rárá. Wọ́n kéré wọ́n gbé wọ́n fi iná sógo yíká. Àfìwé wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀ṣọ́ fi iná fi jáde. Ohun tí yóò ṣe sọ sí òun lọ ń ra wọlé. Wọ́n lé wa títí olúwa òun fún wọn ṣe. Àyọ̀mọ́ ògbó ọ̀gbọ̀n ilẹ̀ lẹ́jọ́. Ó lè ní wọ́n sọ pé ọ̀tá ẹ̀ lóhùn rí. Ó lọ gbàgbé ó lọ smoke savers àní ọlọ́run tó ná ọ̀tá ẹ̀ lóhùn rí. Tó bá fọṣọ kan ọlára lára ó. Ọ̀gá òkú yìí má dùn mọ́ igi lákúrẹ́. Iṣẹ́ olúwa ẹ̀ má tún lè kò ṣe jù. Awuyewuye awuyewuye. Àwẹ̀ awuyewuye awuyewuye awuyewuye. Ìfúnná bí wọ́n ti lù ú fún ìlera ní ìwọ̀n ti ṣe. Bàbá lára mọ́ níwọ̀n ẹ̀rọ rà. Alára mo ní wọ̀nà ẹ̀rọ rà. Bí kò ṣẹnu bó ṣe wà ẹ̀rọ rà. Kò ṣẹnu bó ṣe wà ẹ̀rọ rà. Mo yà aláṣẹ ni wọ́n ní dédé ìṣígun ẹ̀rọra. Wọ́n yóò sọ ọdún wọn lọ́jà mọ́ ẹ̀rọra. Wúyewúye awuyewuye ọlọ́run wájú awuyewuye gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ìròdù awuyewuye àròyé ọ̀tẹ̀ táwọn orí wọ́n tún lù. Owó tí wọ́n kọ́ lélẹ̀ owó tí wọ́n kọ́ lélẹ̀. Ọ̀tá ẹ̀ kó lè rí ẹ̀yìn ìṣojú ọ̀tá yìí bá ẹ̀ lọ́la. Ọjọ́ gbogbo ló ní ọdún. Ọlọ́dún orí ní ọjọ́ gbogbo bàbá ní ọdún kọjá lọ́gbọ́n ọjọ́. Àgbàdo sábà wọlé. Nǹkan ọmọdé ra délẹ̀ ó tún gẹ̀jẹ́ nù. Nǹkan ọmọ ẹni bá dára ó yẹ ká mú. Nǹkan ọmọ ẹni bá dára ó yẹ ká sọ ẹni. Nǹkan ọmọ ẹni bá dára ó yẹ ká sọ ẹni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, aláyọ̀ mi. Ògbógun mi sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ògbógun mi sọ́dọ̀ mi láyé. Aláyọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Arókè gbòógì láyé. Aláyọ̀ mi ni. Arókè sáyà gbòógì ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Arókè sáyà gbòógì aláyọ̀ mi ni. Òwò sáyà tó níwà lójú wọn. Aláyọ̀ mi ni. Nínú aláyọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Òdè súnmọ́ mi láyé ìlú ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ó kẹ́ gbogbo owó kì í sáwà. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni. Sọ́wọ́n pé wọ́n wáyọ̀ ọdún ìyanu náà wá. Lọ́jọ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló bá jáde. Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí wọ́n sì yí. Ìyanu sì máa tẹ̀lé ra wọn ní. 2020 ojú wọn ló máa ṣe. Àmọ́ máa bí wọn lójoojúmọ́ ní. Àmọ́ máa rà lé lójoojúmọ́. Àwọn tí ó níwé máa padà wé lójoojúmọ́. Fásitì máa bọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Àwọn lábẹ́ ìdìbò ìgbàlẹ̀ lórí. Ilé ọ̀run làwà yìí. Rosac làwà tọ́lọ́run ti ṣòro. Máa gbé tí wọ́n ti dé jọ Rosac kó máa ṣàbí. Wà lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run nítorí ọ̀wọ́ lọ́lá o. Sábà ti dé jọ Rosac kó mọ ọpẹ́ o. Èdè ìgbọ̀sáṣáṣá ni mo wà dúpẹ́ o. Bàbá kò sí níwájú Jésù wọ́n ṣọpẹ́ o. Kò sí lóòrùn olúwa o. Kò sí lóòrùn olúwa o. Orí lóòrùn olúwa. Olùjùwọ́ lóòrùn olúwa. Ìkọ̀kọ̀ lóòrùn olúwa. Ọlọ́dẹ̀dì lóòrùn olúwa. Àti lóòrùn olúwa. Orílẹ̀-èdè lóòrùn olúwa. Fàdákà lóòrùn olúwa. Ìwọ lóòrùn olúwa. Látọ̀ wá ṣe balẹ̀ gbẹ́gbẹ́. Ìyẹn látọ̀ wá ṣe balẹ̀ gbẹ́gbẹ́. Aláyọ̀ ọ̀bẹ, aláyọ̀ ọ̀bẹ, aláyọ̀ ọ̀bẹ. First lady ìwà mi, màmá tíá, màmá tíá, màmá tíá. Wọ́n first lady ìsanwó. Sọ́ni first lady ìsanwó. Olówó ọlọ́run bàbá ṣe. Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ gbogbo wọn lọ. Ọlọ́tọ́ bí wọ́n nínú màmá dé. Ọlọ́tọ́ fún wọn lórí màmá dé. Ẹ̀sọ́ tó bí wọ́n nínú màmá dé. Ẹgbẹ́ sàkàlọ́ àjò ayọ̀. Tó bá kù wá níjọ Rosac àjọ lọ àjò ayọ̀. Ó ti kù wá níjọ Rosac àjọ lọ àjò ayọ̀. Ìbànújẹ́ wò sí, ìdílé kò sí, síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ kò sí, ó lè wá níjọ Rosac àjọ lọ. Ọlọ́run lójú wọn, ìyẹn tẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́. tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ayé ò bá ó bá fọ́rùn ṣe ìwé. Ọlọ́run bá wá fọ́rùn ṣe ìwé. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Ayé ọba ó fọ́n ṣe òwe. Ọlọ́run bá ó fọyín ṣàkóso ìṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run tó tóbi, Ọlọ́run bàbá. Bọ́lá, ó dẹ̀ mọ ojú rẹ̀ ti rí. Mo ṣàmọ etí rẹ̀ ti gbọ́. Wọ́n ti bèrè ní àgàn rí. Wọ́n ti bèrè gbogbo ìbímọ Bọ́lá ní. Ṣé mo pé lọ́dún tí ó dé? Lọ́dún tí ó dé. Sáyé ẹ lọ́dún tí ó dé. Ọlọ́run wọlé. Lọ́dún tí ó dé. Bọ́lá, lọ́dún tí ó dé. Olùkọ́lá. Láyé ẹlẹ́jọ́. Triple blessing. Ó ní lọ́dún tí ó dé. Lọ́dún tí ó dé. Bọ́jà bó ti rọ̀. Lọ́dún tí ó dé. Sínú láyé rẹ̀. Lọ́dún tí ó dé. Bọ́lá bèbí lọ́dún tí ó dé. Olùkọ́lá. Láyé ẹlẹ́jọ́. Láyé gbẹ̀yìn lọ. Láyé gbẹ̀yìn lọ. Lẹ́yìn lọ. Tóbi jù sáyé gbẹ̀yìn lọ.
Torí náà lè ṣe jẹ́ Olúwa. Torí náà lè ṣe jẹ́ Olúwa.
Ẹni ṣe lè wí. Ẹni wí lè ṣe Ọlọ́run. Torí náà lè ṣe jẹ́.
Bọ́lá Bọ́lá ó ní ọ̀dà tó gbé tí ẹ bá ìyanu ní. Ọ̀dà tó gbé tí ẹ bá ìyanu ní. Mabinuori ìyá àfẹ́dá ó bá ẹgbẹ́ tún sọ̀tà ẹ̀. Ọ̀tá ẹ̀ lójú ìyá náà. Ó ti gbèsè lálẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Àgbàdo àwọn kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́. Ìwà ẹ̀fẹ́ ló fi dé lórí. Ó wá sáré kó lè dára. Láì mọ̀ pé ẹ̀fà ò lè kóró mọ́ ẹ̀yìn òye wọ̀.
Mo ti lọ.
Bàbá mi máa ń tọ̀. Bàbá yẹn máa ń fọwọ́ pa. Ìjìnlá mi gan.
Àwa bí máa gbọ́ ẹ̀dùnmọ̀ yìí. Àlàyé máa fọwọ́ bá ìsìnkà mi.
Bàbá náà gbọ́. Jésù máa gbọ́ mi. Bàbá mi máa gbọ́. Jésù máa gbọ́ mi. Ọ̀nìkílé rẹ̀ máa dàrú mọ́ èdè ọmọ mi. Mo máa fọwọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn sí. Mo ṣàbí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan.
Bàbá bàbá gbọ́ àlàyé máa fọwọ́ bá ìsìnkà mi.
Adéwọ̀.
Ìyọ̀mọ̀ wa lè rẹ̀. Ìyọ̀mọ̀ wa lè rẹ̀. Àìkú wa lè rẹ̀. Àwọn ìdára ilé gbogbo wọn. Ó ní pẹ́rẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ bọ́yọ̀ pẹ́rẹ́gẹ́dẹ́.
Abiyamọ ọ̀run. Ayata ló rán. Rògbẹ́ sí mọ́mí. Àní nígbà wo ṣọ̀gbọ̀n sí lára. Abiyamọ ọ̀run. Nígbà wo yọ sí lọ́rùn. Abiyamọ ọ̀run. Rògbẹ́ bàbá mi olùtọ́jú mi. Ìwé ló jẹ́ ayé. Ó ní nígbà tó wà lórí kíni ọ̀sà. Bàbá ṣọ́ mi. Nígbà àtẹ̀bẹ̀rù ọmọdé ọ̀pọ̀. Bàbá ṣọ́ mi. Rògbẹ́ kí ló máa fi yí o? Kí ló máa fi yí? Ọlọ́run mi, Ọlọ́run ló borí o. Kí ló máa fi dúpẹ́ lóde? Òní lájà ayọ̀ rẹ̀. Àbúrò oríṣiríṣi bó ṣe lò. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ìṣòro. Ọlọ́pẹ̀ ìṣòro. Òní lájà ayọ̀ rẹ̀. Ọlọ́pẹ̀ máa jẹ o. Lọ́dẹ̀ bí máa jẹ o. Àbínú orí máa jẹ òjò. Ìwọ ló lórí ilé tó máa ń jọ sọ lọ́rùn lọ́rùn. Lórí ìdójọ́ ayọ̀ mi, ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jẹ. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jẹ òye. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jẹ òye. Lórí ìdójọ́ ayọ̀ mi, ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jẹ. Oní lọ́jọ́ ayọ̀ mi o. Bó bá ṣe jó o ṣe fẹ́ sí. Ó máa lè jó sọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún. Ó máa tún lè jó sọ́wọ́ òsì. Kò bá fi gbogbo ara ẹ̀ jó. Ojú kò lè lè nígbà rẹ̀ tó kò bá. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jó. Ó ní lọ́jọ́ ayọ̀ wa. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jó. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jó. Ọlọ́pẹ́ máa jó. Ó ní lọ́jọ́ ayọ̀ wa. Bàbá mi mọ̀. Bàbá mi mọ̀ máa bá mi.
Ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi jù. Àwọn ọ̀tá ti sọ̀rọ̀ wá jù. Wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ wá jù.
Bàbá mi mọ̀. Bàbá mi mọ̀ máa bá mi. Orí mi má gbàgbé àdéhùn tájọ ṣe. Ẹ̀dá mi má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tájọ sọ. Ó ní ká ẹlẹ́nu ẹlẹ́nu ṣẹ́. Ẹlẹ́nu ṣẹ́ nù ẹ̀ ò fún mi. Fún mi lóní. Ìwọ náà rè é sáré tí o pè ní ìjọsí. Aya dìsáínà tí ó kárí ayé. Aya fashion designer. Ìwọ náà rè é sáré kò lè jẹ́ ìfọwọ́.
Àfihàn pé kókó ti sọ́kò yìí jọ.
Ọlọ́run má ṣe o, ó sọ ẹnu mi níyà. Mo ní lábíyálẹ̀ òtún, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò sá. Ó mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ láàrin àwọn. Ibi ilé rẹ̀ ò bọ́ nílé. Onígàrí ò wá sí wo. Ó fi yí fún ọmọ ògo. Ayatollah ọ̀la máa gbọ́ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ayọ̀ ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ dé. Ó dá láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. 2020 àwọn àgbà ìdìbò. Ojú wa láṣẹ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ayọ̀ ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ dé. Láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ayọ̀ ọ̀la àwọn àgbà ìdìbò. Ó yà tẹ́wọ́ síwájú máa sọ pé ìrètí ìyáde. Ayọ̀ ti ìyáde. Gbogbo ojú mi yóò rí. Ìmọ̀lẹ́mọ̀ ọlọ́run olójú wọn ń pin lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìmọ̀lẹ́mọ̀ máa bá ilẹ̀ máa fi ìmọ̀lẹ́mọ̀ ọlọ́run olójú. gbèsè bá ti ẹsẹ̀. Tó bá wáwé, gbèsè bá ti ẹsẹ̀. Tó bá wáwò, gbèsè bá ti ẹsẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ gbẹ́gà lọ́wọ́, gbèsè bá ti ẹsẹ̀. Àbúrò jáde, aṣọ tẹ̀lé. Ìwọ́n jáde, aṣọ tẹ̀lé. Àwọn jáde, yes. Àánú làárí gbà ọ̀nà ọdún náà rí.
Por eso aquí,
Wọn ló máa ṣe oníṣẹ̀bí wa, ẹ̀bí ẹ ló máa ṣe nígbà ìlúgbìn ṣe yẹ. Àdúrà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀, àdúrà máa gbà, àdúrà máa gbà, àdúrà ti gbà lọ́wọ́ yìí. Àdúrà ti gbà, ọlọ́run ní orí màá ti bà jẹ́ sí. Àdúrà ti gbà, lórí méjì ló ní mẹ́ta. Àdúrà ti gbà, àdúrà ti gbà, àdúrà ti gbà, àdúrà ti gbà ó. Àdúrà ti gbà. Àdúrà ti gbà. Ìwọ̀n kò tó lè dúró lórí òkú yẹn. Ìwọ̀n kò sí wọ̀n dúró lórí òkú yẹn. Ìwọ̀n kò sí wọ̀n kó dúró lórí òkú yẹn. Ó ṣàkóso tó ń torí ẹ̀ dúró òkú yẹn. Ọlọ́dún ìwọ̀n kò tó lè dúró lórí òkú yẹn. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe é lórí. Bàbá ṣe bàbá. Ọlọ́run ló ní ṣe é lórí. Bàbá ṣe bàbá. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe é lórí bàbá. Ìwọ lè fún mi láyọ̀ wò, Olúwa ò ṣe. Bàbá lè fún ẹ láyọ̀ wò, Olúwa ò ṣe. Ọjọ́ sọ pé kọ́ ti tán, Olúwa tó lọ́wọ́ ìdílé. Ọ̀sán bọ́lọ́dí, ìgbàsẹ̀ ní wọ́n sọ fún tán, Olúwa tó lọ́wọ́ ìdílé. Ọ̀gọ́ sọ pé òfin Alex, Ọlọ́run sọ pé òfin Apple. Àwọn sọ pé òfin Nancy, Ọlọ́run sọ pé òun wà níbẹ̀. Kúkú sábà dìbò. Kúkú sábà dìbò. You're my àṣetẹ̀lé ló sẹ́nu ire túnde mo ṣe ṣí ìdẹ́kùnlẹ̀ ire wọlé wá ire túnde mo ṣe ìdẹ́kùnlẹ̀ àwa tí wojú wa lùwà a máa ṣe jẹ́ láre lùwà gbogbo wa là ń gbogbo gbà lágbára àwa tí wojú wa lùwà a máa ṣe jẹ́ láre lùwà gbogbo wa là ń gbogbo gbà lágbára ó ní gbogbo àwa tí wojú wa lùwà a máa ṣe jẹ́ láre lùwà gbogbo wa là ń gbogbo gbà lágbára àwa lọ́dún ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ níta àtijọ́. Ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ti ìgbà ọba ẹni máa kó yí padà. Ẹni wá níta àtijọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹni wá níta àtijọ́. Ẹni wá ní ti ìgbà ọba ẹni máa kó yí padà. Ẹni wá níta àtijọ́. Ọlọ́run lójú wọn máa níta àtijọ́. Ọlọ́run mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ti ìgbà àbúrò. Ẹni kò ní padà, ẹni bá bí tàtijọ́. Ẹni bá bí tàtijọ́. Ẹni bá bí tàtijọ́. Ọmọ ẹni bá bí tàtijọ́. Wọ́n sọ fún wọn olùdarí ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ kìkì àṣẹ kìkì ọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ kìkì ọ̀rọ̀ kìkì àṣẹ. Kìkì ọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ lásán bọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Wọ́n ṣe jáde. Ó ní ìròbìnú jẹ́ làláyò. Àwọn tó ń bẹ̀rù ìdàrí lọ́dún ìwọ̀n kó lè sáyìn sí. Ayé sàpótọ̀ ọlọ́run sàpọ̀kù. Wọ́n lè kó lè wọ lọ lọ́rùn ní pèrí bẹ́ẹ̀. A lọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣe ìgbà tó lọ́rùn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọjọ́ téèyàn máa ṣe oríire ṣe mọ̀ lẹ́kìí mọ̀. Tàṣẹ bá ti lẹ́nu ọlọ́run fàṣẹ sí. Ọ̀rọ̀ bá ti jáde àṣẹ ti gbàdé sá. Pẹ̀lú orí ọ̀la òde òwe. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ jáde àṣẹ tẹ̀lé. Ọ̀rọ̀ kìkì ọ̀rọ̀ kìkì àṣẹ. Kìkì àṣẹ kìkì ọ̀rọ̀. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ṣe. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ṣe. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ṣe. Ó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀
iṣẹ́ olúwa ni.
Orí àpáta là ń kọ́ lé sí.
Ìmọ̀ ìṣòrí ìyọ̀rí.
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 Ìmọ̀ ìṣòrí
Àpáta àgbéráyé. Ṣé ní ìsàdìbí? Ṣé kí ó ní òwe tẹ́lẹ̀? Ó sọ láti ìyá rẹ̀. Ṣé ìwòsàn bá ṣe mí? Ó sì sọ mí di mímọ́. Àpáta àgbéráyé. Ṣé ní ìsàdìbí? Ṣé kí ó